Hello and welcome to the Etihad Stadium. I'm Derek Ray and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Manchester City and they take on Sheffield United.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I'm really looking forward to this. Both teams certainly capable of producing some entertaining football. Hopefully we'll get that.
Silva. Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne. Number 26, Riyad Mahrez. And number 7, Raheem Sterling.
And so the starting 11 for Manchester City. Well, as a team, they do have their stylistic preference, and it really is all about trying to put the opposition under pressure, making sure that they don't compose themselves. Lee, do you expect to see more of that in this game?
Yeah, pretty much. They love to press high, don't they? It's their preferred style of play, winning the ball high up the pitch. It certainly benefits their strikers. They're very good at it.
Good luck.
Well, here's how the lineup looks for Sheffield United. The wing-backs are going to be crucial in this setup. You've played in that position, Lee.
Yeah, I didn't really like it, and we always thought when we were playing against 5 at the back with the wing-backs exposed like this in this formation, that a 4-4-2 can really create a 2v1 down the side, so keep your eye out for that. And the 3 narrow midfield players supply the support for the 2 forwards up front.
Well, you think back to last season's title race and you think back to some of the key moments. City's win over Liverpool in January, so important in the grand scheme of things, Lee.
Well, it was. I remember people talking about it being a title decider on the 3rd of January. It's ridiculous. But as it happens, pivotal moment in City winning the title, you have to say, in hindsight, absolutely.
It's with Mendy. Sterling. Otamendi has it. It's with Gundogan. Walker. It's with Bernardo Silva. Mahrez. Walker now. He could pick out a teammate. Gundogan. A really top-notch piece of defending. And he knocked it over the touchline, so it will be a throw-in here. It's with Bernardo Silva. It's with Gundogan. De Bruyne. Oh, he's given it! Penalty! And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
We'll see it again here, Derek. Looks easy, doesn't it? I can tell you it isn't. I'm telling you now.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, the coach has to be happy with that. Got their noses in front. Still work to be done, though.
And they're playing once again. Manchester City with the advantage.
Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
Stevens. Jack O'Connell. John Egan. It's with John Fleck. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. And a chance for him on the flank. It needs an accurate cross. De Bruyne. And return to Sterling. Gundogan. Here's De Bruyne. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Every pass hitting its target. and dispossessed. Lys Mousset. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Walker. Good-looking sequence. It's with Bernardo Silva. Mahrez. Gundogan. And now Kevin De Bruyne. And he takes it on. And it's in for Manchester City. And what we have seen is a master finisher at work.
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, a second goal for them here. Stevens. Far from a good pass. De Bruyne. Walker. Bernardo Silva. Walker now. It's with Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. It was an errant pass by Gabriel Jesus. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. McGoldrick. It's with John Fleck. Stevens. O'Connell. John Egan. It's with John Fleck. Lundstrom giving it a try. And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now.
Well, let's look at this again. We've all hit these in training. First time, bang in the back of the net. Look at the calmness of it. Technique, brilliant.
Well, let's have another view of that goal.
Well, he knows that's a bad goal to give away. His disappointment is obvious.
So there we have it, 2-1. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Mendy. It's with Gundogan. Otamendi has it. Sterling. Gundogan. Sterling has it. De Bruyne. Mendy. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Sterling. Now Mendy. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming. It's a short one. And one thing he does know how to do is shield the ball. That's how to rob them of possession. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. It's with Gundogan. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. He's got to score! And a goal it is for Manchester City. They are the team on course for victory.
Well, let's see that strike again. First time is always very, very difficult to strike a ball. The timing has to be right, the technique has to be right, but above all, you have to concentrate on the ball as it's coming to you. You know you're not going to take a touch. Concentration is everything.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is.
Number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
Stevens. An important interception.
Well, City controlling the lion's share of possession. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
De Bruyne now. Bernardo Silva. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Gabriel Jesus. And Bernardo Silva has it. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. No-nonsense clearance. Chance to attack using width. What a shocking pass, really. McGoldrick. A bit of running room now on the wing. Now just couldn't keep the ball. It's with Bernardo Silva. It's with Mendy. Mendy, well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Bernardo Silva, showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Stevens. Lundstrom. It's with Gundogan. Walker. Here's Mahrez. And using his strength to shield the ball. Oliver Norwood. Jack O'Connell. Norwood. Stevens. O'Connell. Norwood. It's with John Fleck. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. And thwarted. Nodded straight down the throat of the goalkeeper.
Right behind it. The only way you can score there goes either side of the keeper.
Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne now. It's with Gundogan. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Gundogan. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Gundogan! And the ball's on the net for Manchester City. And what we have seen is a master finisher at work.
Well, let's take a look at this replay. The difference between a good player and some of the best players is they don't need to take a touch. Gets his shot away. First time, nothing else matters but concentrating on that ball.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Stevens. It's with John Fleck. Having think everyone knew that was foul play, and the referee left with little choice but to award the free kick. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong, told the player exactly what he was thinking.
So now a corner. Well, many will regard him as the complete midfield player, Kevin De Bruyne. And how do you shackle him? It's well nigh impossible, Lee.
Yeah, he's linked everything together, hasn't he? A team is no team without the glue to knit it into a complete working machine. He's that glue and some, and an assist to boot.
De Bruyne now. It's with Mendy. Mendy. Bernardo Silva. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Gundogan. It's with Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus now. Sterling. Bernardo Silva waiting in the middle. Foiling them effectively. And now Kevin De Bruyne. And the defender takes care of business. Mendy. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Gundogan. Here's a chance for Bernardo Silva. And it's in for Manchester City. And this is a man who knows where the goal is.
Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. And from that sort of range, there's only one winner.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know.
Silva.
Norwood. McGoldrick. Norwood. Stevens. O'Connell. Norwood. Lundstrom. Basham. Well, it looked as though they might be in just for a second or two. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. second half commences. It was such a one-sided first half. Might it be different this time round? Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. O'Connell. Norwood. Lundstrom. And Mousset with it. Couldn't keep it. De Bruyne now. Foden. And now Kevin De Bruyne. It's with Mendy. It's with Bernardo Silva. A lot of momentum about this Manchester City attack. What can they do from here? And offside it is. And given away. McGoldrick. Lundstrom. Now McGoldrick. They do pass the ball with authority. Teammates could potentially join in. Lys Mousset. Well, he's lost it. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Now Mendy. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Phil Foden now. Couldn't keep it. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Superbly read and executed. Foden. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Lundstrom. And a good-looking ball. Clearing the lines. And so it will be a corner now. And Manchester City will go to their bench.
Onto the pitch, number 21, David Silva.
Corner kick played over. Well, the header, but a comfortable save for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he has to do better than that. I could have saved that, Derek.
David Silva. Gabriel Jesus. Strong play here on the shielding front. Now McGoldrick. Lundstrom. Lys Mousset. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. It's with John Fleck. Lys Mousset. Good-looking sequence. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. Now Mendy. Foden. Otamendi. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Phil Foden now. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. And Mousset with it. Lys Mousset. It is to be a throw-in. Phil Foden now. The ball with Rodri. David Silva. Gabriel Jesus. O'Connell. Well, they're trying to get right into his face. Excellent vision. They had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Walker. David Silva. Phil Foden now. It's with David Silva. Foden. Fernandinho. David Silva. Well, getting the ball forward is the key for Manchester City here. Will there be any end product? Sterling. Silva. Otamendi. It's with David Silva. Foden. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. He's protecting it well. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Moving forward effectively. Walker. Rodri. Foden. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. And he knocked it over the touchline, so it will be a throw-in here. Phil Foden now. Space and time for the cross. Foden. Walker. Sterling ready. And cleared behind for what is going to be a corner kick. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark in attack in this game, Lee.
Well, there can be space found out there. We've seen that, but he just can't seem to free himself from the defenders right now. His team need him to find something if they're going to turn this around.
Played into the centre of the box. And the header so near.
Well, he's in a great position. Technique's pretty good, but he just hits the woodwork.
David McGoldrick. McGoldrick. It's with John Fleck. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Given away. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Foden. Fernandinho with it. It's with David Silva. The ball with Rodri. Phil Foden now. David Silva. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Fernandinho with it. Phil Foden now. Walker. Mahrez. Rodri. He's got the right idea with that pass. And cleared away. Silva. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. The ball with Rodri. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Rodri. Walker now. Foden. Walker. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Now McBurney. Just 10 minutes to go. Gabriel Jesus now. Sterling has it. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Crossing opportunity. Sterling, but he's been a bit casual in possession. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
He's in control of the situation. And great use of the ball to keep possession. Now they've lost it. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. It's with David Silva. Sterling. Really a very poor ball. Given away. Phil Foden now. It's with Mendy. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Now Mendy. It needs an accurate cross. Rodri, nothing wrong with that idea. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop it.
Top marks, finishing at his best. Lovely through ball as well. The timing was perfect. Excellent finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now.
Etihad Stadium, will you please give a round of applause for today's
Stevens.
man of the match, number 30,
Jack O'Connell.
Otamendi.
He continues to make hay. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. David Silva. Walker. Mahrez. Foden.
Has indicated
It's with David Silva.
3 minutes.
Rodri.
Added time.
Good-looking sequence. It should be. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. All hands on deck. Morrison. Well, it petered out. Foden. Gabriel Jesus. That strong play here on the shielding front. Otamendi. Otamendi has it. That's it. The referee brings the action to an end.